Wow. Hello, friends. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Or how are you this evening? I hope you're doing well. I thought I would take this moment with this very bad lighting to talk about dark world matters. This time I want to talk about when artists fight back. Specifically, one story of an artist fighting back, which is my favorite one. It's really funny. I have mentioned before in videos that my two favorite shows of my time frame were The Cosby Show and Roseanne. The show Roseanne has an example of an artist going against the system and exactly how the system operates to get back. So basically, the show Roseanne was on a network and it got moved to another network. The network it was moved to was owned by the Disney Corporation. And the Disney Corporation has a stipulation in all of its contracts where if you are a show on its network, you must do a very special episode where your show goes to Disneyland. And they wanted that for Roseanne. And Roseanne and the Connors are not Disneyland people. She did not want that. She did not like the idea. She hated the whole thing. They went back and forth for a very long time. And finally, the show capitulated, and Roseanne and the Connors did a very special episode in Disneyland. And it was actually a really good episode for one of those very special episodes at Disneyland, because they handled it kind of like the Connors would. They begrudgingly went, and then Darlene fell in love and became a Disney adult. It was very cute. However, a couple of episodes later, the Connors had an issue where David, which was Darlene's boyfriend, goes to work at a theme park where the mascot is a giant rat. And he essentially gets sucked into a cult at this theme park where he begins to work. And Roseanne has to go and save him. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I love that they even made it to air. But what the industry did was wait for many, many, many years. And then they brought the Roseanne show back only to kill Roseanne off and then turn the show into the Connors. And that was just to get back at her for what she did all those years before. And then the show promptly tanked because even with Dan and Jackie and everything, it's the Roseanne show. And they learned the hard way not to fuck with the star. And honestly, my favorite character is Jackie, then Dan, then Roseanne, but the show is nothing without the lady who made the show. But I just love that. Is Roseanne like a heroine? Not exactly. She's kind of a she-devil. But she's a baddie when it comes to that kind of thing. And I love that she stood her ground, and I love that she fought back, and I love that she really got back at them in a very, very clever way. And then even though they tried to snake her in the end, she wins because the show is nothing without her. Because the show is called fucking Roseanne. Anyway, and I love when the artists fight back. Amen.